Hey YouTube, this is Gracie and welcome back to Card-tober, a series in which I show you how to make a Disney bounding Halloween card every day in the month of October. And you may be looking at this screen right now and going, how is this a Disney bounding greeting card or Halloween card? Well, it's actually not. I told you guys, I promised that I would show you a DIY this month, and this is my Halloween inspired / Harry Potter inspired / Belle from Beauty and the Beast inspired DIY. So this book purse is definitely great for Disney bounding, for bounding for Harry Potter, like doing any sort of Halloween costume that a character might be carrying around a book, and you just so happen to need to bring a purse with you as well. So let me go ahead and show you a little bit about this book purse. So I went to a antique store and found this very old book. Now, I don't really know what it's about. I just saw the gold on top of the black and I was like, that has to be made into a purse. So I bought it, and I think it was like $1 or something like that. It was very cheap. And then I came home and I hollowed it out. Now, some of the tools that I used were some box cutters and a Exacto knife. So this is the Exacto knife that I used. I just basically outlined the pages and then cut away. This is one of the box cutters that I'm using right now. I'm doing another book purse, and this is the one that I'm using. So you'll need something very, very sharp, whether it's really sharp scissors or a Exacto knife or a box cutter. And let me go ahead and show you what I mean by hollowing out the inside. Now, this lighting's not the best, but bear with me here. So you can see I left, I think this was about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of a border all the way across. Even on the inside here, I left a border. And then I just took some fabric, and this was an old skirt that I had from my early 20s when I used to go clubbing, and very short-lived time in my life. Anyway, so I just took that. Let me go ahead and try and get this lighting to be a little bit better here. That's a little bit better. And you can kind of see it's got like this shimmeriness of it. There you go. That's a little bit better. And then I just took some E0600 and glued that to the inside of my book here. So you can kind of see a little bit of that. There you go. I also took some gold paint and painted the inside of my book. I left the pages on the outside plain because I wanted it to just look distressed and warped. And I also used Modge Podge. This stuff is super old that I have, but it worked out just fine. You can buy this Modge Podge at any craft store. I know for a fact that Michael's craft store does have a ton of it in stock. Anyway, so I also got some buttons, some magnetized buttons, and used E0600 and glued that to the front and the back of the card. So you have a dual purposed purse. So it literally opens all the way if you want it to. I don't know, I just got this idea to have it open on both sides. I originally wanted to put a divider in the center, but it made the pages look too thick and it just didn't quite work out. But I did leave the fact that you can open either side. I don't know, I just thought it looked kind of cool. So yeah, I used the E0600 for most of the gluing, and then I Modge Podge sections of these pages together. And then I cut out around where the button was going to go, and I just took scissors and kind of hacked away at that. So that way it would be flush with the rest of the pages, the button and the pages. And then I also took little strips of that skirt material, and I actually sewed in this little square, and I thought it was kind of reminiscent of like a book, what am I trying to say? A bookmark sticking out of your book. So that's why I put the placement there. I recommend putting the placement at the very top, however, because when this actually hangs off of your body, you have to kind of hold it in place when you move around a bunch. It ends up working out fine, but sometimes it kind of flips the other way, and you want this design to show the most. So, or whatever design is on the front of your book. You can repurpose like an old actual, like maybe Peter Pan book or something like that, or kind of surface an older book to make it look like a Harry Potter book or a Peter Pan book or whatever. Then I took some clips. Now the buttons and the clips I got at the same place, from Joann Fabric Store. They have like actual purse making kits, and they have buttons and they have clutches and they have little clips, so you can kind of pick out what style you want. I decided to go with these big chunky ones just because I liked the color of them and the fact that they would easily clip on and off. So you can turn this from a purse into a clutch, and I thought that was very convenient for whatever night or daytime use that you want to have this purse available. And it just kind of clips together or back on there. Let me see if I can get that back there. Use my right hand. I am a right-hander, not a left-hander. So the strap is actually a belt, and I got this from, where did I get this from? Kmart, and it's just a clothing and everything kind of store. And I think I got, this was from the women's section, and I think I got like the biggest size I could find just because I wanted it to be a crossbody strap. So I wanted it to be able to go all the way across my shoulders and kind of wrap around me, just because I don't like having to hold on to a purse. So yeah. Then I took the end where the buckle usually is. You can kind of see where, let's see if you can see that. You can kind of see where that little clasp is that, you know, a belt usually has. And then these little straps are for when you put the excess bit of your belt back into the loops. And all I did was just glued that again with E0600. That glue is amazing. It holds everything. And I've had this for quite some time now. And I use it occasionally. And I try to be delicate with it just because it is handmade, but it's held up really well. And then I just kind of pushed those in and they just stayed. I didn't actually glue these two pieces there that's just kind of stuck there. Yeah, let me show you the other side here. So you can see the actual notches where your belt loop will be, you know, tightened. And all I did was just curled the ends, took any sort of clasp or clutch off of that, and then just pushed these little pieces up so that it would hold it in place. And it just seems to kind of, you know, use friction and gravity to stay in place. And it works out quite well. I quite enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I did put a little Deathly Hallows emblem here in gold paint because I am a Harry Potter fan. And I do like to wear this with my Harry Potter, you know, clothing. And then this is also something I used in a Beauty and the Beast Belle Disney bound, just because she loves reading books. And I put that together with a cute little outfit. I wore a denim shirt, a white shirt underneath it, and some light colored denim pants. And also had a red rose pin on my shirt. And that worked out quite well for a Belle Disney bound. I hope you guys like this video. If you guys are interested in seeing any of my actual Disney bounding Halloween cards, stay tuned for more cards coming up for Harry Potter as well. This is Harry Potter weekend. And then, yeah, I'll be leaving a link to a playlist of all of the cards from Card-tober at the end of this video. So definitely head on over there and have a look. And there will be more DIYs coming for you this month as well. So I hope you guys have a great day. Happy Halloween, and I'll see you next time. Bye!